Okay, now let's talk about week 2, the preview of NCAA football. We've got 4 big games, I would say, outside. It's sort of a soft week for a lot of teams, but 4 big games. Let's first look at a very interesting game, Michigan State and Oregon. You have a tough D and a high-shooting offense. Neither of these teams were tested in their first week. They had very soft games, so they won easily, didn't have to put much into it. What's going to happen?
This is a defense versus offense. Sure. Basically, it's like that. And past history has shown that normally the defense wins.
Sure.
I mean, these guys go back to the Super Bowls.
When Oregon faces tough defenses, they typically...
Traditionally, who they face every year that generally beats them, gives them a sit test, is Stanford. And so,
Stanford.
So I think generally Stanford's have a trend against winning against them. So, but at the same time, I mean, Mariota's Heisman's on the line here. You've got guys that are really got a chance to make a big statement. So what do you guys think? Who do you think's going to take?
I'm waiting to see that statement, but I really think that Michigan State can pull it off.
I think Michigan State will pull it off too.
Wait 1 second.
Uh-oh.
I think that the mighty, is this even a duck? I don't know. No, I don't. I think that it's going to be Michigan State, mighty M, even though this is a blue, that's going to get it done. I agree with you guys. I think defense wins at the end of the game.
Michigan State will be able to get this game.
Okay. All right. Okay, now let's move to your favorite team, Virginia Tech. They really weren't tested in the first week against William and Mary. They were able to sort of warm up a little bit. They're going to be playing Ohio State minus Braxton Miller.
Sure. Yes.
What are we expecting here?
Real quick, Ohio State played Navy, and that was a 34-17 game. They showed a lot of struggles.
That was a closer game, but remember, Navy is not a cupcake. Navy's a bowl team.
They're not a William and Mary.
They're not a William and Mary. They run that offense that a lot of teams struggle stopping. So, I mean, I think Ohio State pulled it out when they need to. But speaking of this game, I mean, I like what I saw out of Virginia Tech as far as quarterback play. They're playing close to 17 freshmen this year, so there's a lot of challenge going on.
Not starting, but playing overall, right?
Exactly, playing.
Yeah.
But going on the road, the Horseshoe, Ohio State, that's going to be a tough environment for any starting quarterback.
Absolutely.
We'll see how they respond. But again, a lot of pressure's on Ohio State, so, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Virginia Tech's got a chance. I think with Bud Foster in defense, I think they've got a shot.
I would too. If I was going to choose the upset alert this week, it would probably be Virginia Tech over Ohio State.
I would think so as well. So, hey.
Okay. What happened to upset alert last week? Was it Fresno?
Moving right along. Okay, USC Trojans. They're going to be facing Stanford. So this is a big Pac-12 game as far as let's see who's really got the muscle. I think I know who's got the muscle. What do you guys think?
I think Stanford. Although USC, many people said Fresno, including this guy, said Fresno had a chance, but USC flexed a little muscle again. I
don't think there's necessarily USC flexing muscle as much as
Fresno
State just stinking
muscle.
Okay.
I mean, they got Derek Carr and stuff. They're out of the picture. They're not impressive. They're a bad team, and Stanford's not.
And so, well, both of these again untested. We'll see what they can do. This is a great opportunity for us to really see.
And USC, I think they'll keep it closer. I think Stanford will pull it out. But I wouldn't say USC will just roll over.
We're all agreeing with everything.
So we're all agreeing here. So are we going to agree with this last one or not? We're going to go to South Bend, Indiana, and it's going to be Michigan versus Notre Dame. And so what's going to happen here?
Well, you got Michigan again. Both these teams really didn't play anybody. They scored points. They didn't look
better. Score points.
They didn't look awful. It's a flip of a coin. I mean, being it's at Notre Dame, I don't know. I think Michigan. I like what Michigan did a little bit better, even though Everett Golston gives Notre Dame, a playmaker at quarterback. Yeah. We'll see. I'm just going to flip a coin and say.
But Everett Golston, he can't just throw that ball up like he did.
That's true.
When he's playing against Rice. He's going to have to be more accurate. I mean, he was just tossing that thing up. So he's going to have to be accurate because Michigan's not going to let him throw like that.
You're picking Michigan. I'm picking Notre Dame. So we're finally going to disagree. I just feel like Notre Dame's pretty sound on both offense and defense.
Okay.
They're a pretty sound team overall. And Michigan, going from last year to this year, they still haven't been tested. Last year they didn't do that good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to lean towards Notre Dame.
All right. I would probably lean towards Notre Dame as well for this one. All right, that's our 4 big games for week 2, and we'll see you next time.
Colorado State, Boise State, that's a big game.